I'm gonna go set it up in a jig and we'll see what happens. So we ran a flute for sure. I'm going to get set back up and I'll show you the flute. Okay, you ready for the flute? Ta-da! All the way off the end. This other side isn't going to do that. The reason it isn't going to do that is because it's got this dip right here, which is probably going to break it. Would be my guess. But that's the longest flute I've ever ran right there. So I'll run some pressure flakes in on this side, a few, and but I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think it's going to break. I hope you can see all that I just did. If you didn't, look at that. The flute ran all the way to the end. Okay. Maybe I can run some flakes in there and some of you guys that are good at Cumberlands and stuff are yelling at the TV right now going, what are you doing? I'm learning in public. That's a pretty serious dip. Pretty serious dip. I got rid of some of the dip, but I don't believe it's enough. Switch pads to one that's quite so big. See, it's still got that dip in it and a curve. which I can only guess is going to mean disaster for it. Well, let's do it and see what happens. What I did with my metal flaker. What did I do with it? I lost it somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it's got that dip right there, which I think is going to be too much. That nipple is not quite right. And I'm losing everything. I mean everything. I just lost that file I just had. That's going to break, no doubt. I believe it's going to break right here. I just don't think it's going to run through it. I think it's going to turn in and snap right there. I'm going to set it up. So I've got this thing set up to, I think, run a shallower flute. Maybe it won't break on that spot. It broke. Right on through the center of it, just where I set it in it. Right at that dip. Alright, let me show you what happened here. So that dip was right here, and when that flake, well, it went all the way, it did a secondary flute and went all the way off the end, but where that dip was, rest of that energy drove right on in there and just snapped it. But it ran a flute all the way to the end. It just did that. Frustrated. I might piece some of these together and make a video. We'll see. It'll take a lot of editing, but it might be worth it. So. All right. Next.